New at 5, one day after the teenage suspect in the murder of a rabbi was granted bond, his attorney was back in court accusing the prosecution of withholding evidence. CBS 4's Natalia Zaya was at the hearing. She's live now at the Metro Justice Building in Miami with more. Natalia.
Well, the defense attorney filed a motion to compel the state to give up more information about the state's confidential informants and information about at least one officer who was speaking with at least one of them. The defense attorney is arguing that the information these informants gave actually helps his client. We also now know the trial date set in this high-profile murder case. The family of 15-year-old DeAndre Charles appeared at a court hearing Thursday as Charles' defense attorney, Adam Goodman, argued to the court that prosecutors need to release more information about the confidential informants who gave up details connected to the murder of Rabbi Joseph Raxon.
To be honest, I want to know how reliable this confidential informant is, because I'm hoping he is reliable. He was a reliable confidential informant because he gave up information of a lot of people, but not my client.
We'd ask that the officer's name not be placed on the record at this time.
Well, the state already gave out the officer's name, so...
Again, we ask that it not be placed on the record at this time.
The state suffered a blow Wednesday when Judge Jason Block put out his decision on last month's hearing, ordering that Charles be granted $300,000 bond. In the order, Judge Block found, in this case, the state has presented no direct evidence of the defendant's guilt. No witness has identified the defendant as the shooter, and indeed, there are no witnesses to the shooting at all. The murder weapon has not been found. While gun accessories or pieces were recovered from the scene, the defendant's fingerprints were not found on them, nor was his unique DNA profile. But the judge also wrote that the state has a higher burden of proof in that hearing than it will in a jury trial.
If you win or lose another hearing, then you would think, well, then the jury will always do what that happens. And, you know, a jury could do whatever they want.
Despite the good news for Charles' family that he can be released on bond, so far they have not been able to come up with the $30,000 needed to get him out of jail. And I spoke very briefly with Rabbi Raxon's daughter today. She chose not to do an interview, noting that today is a holiday. Now, despite the concerns from one prosecutor who says she will be out of the country, the judge has set this trial for May 9th. Natalia Zaya, CBS 4 News.